jump into the swords, let me talk about this really cool thing I've been working on. Now, I've made one before in the past, but I'm working on one for myself. Whoops. And that is this dungeon. And basically, I have a couple steps left. One is to coat this in resin, and it's going to look so cool once it's done. And I finished the skull, so there's the skull all printed and ready to go. And so I just got to print this in resin and do a nice wash on it. And I might even add some skeletons inside there as well. But that's not what we're here for today. Today, we are here for the swords. So let me go ahead and talk about those. And I know you guys are probably getting tired of hearing me talk about my cool gray swords, but this will probably be the last video on it. So this will be it. So let's go ahead and discuss them really quick, and then I'll move on. So first of all, I have just about sold out last week, so I went ahead and made some more. Let me go and show you guys the cool swords I made. Here's the ones I have for the classics. There they are. A couple blue ones left, lots of gray ones. So cool. And I got them nice and organized now. I got classics and I have origins. Now origins seem to sell the most. Hey James, thanks for joining us. Count, thanks for joining us. Here's the ones for origins. I got about 20 some odd in there. And then the last one is the Revelation ones, which I think actually came out the coolest. They even weren't good even for classics. They're nice extra long swords. And I have only a couple blue ones left and a few gray ones. These will be it for a while. So once these ones sell out, that's all I'm going to do for a while. I got other 3D projects going on. Hey Mike, thanks for joining me. So you can see here, these are the last of the swords. Once they're gone, it will be a while before I make it anymore. So check out the auction. I got the link in the description. And those of you that already got them, people should be getting them by now. Leave me good comments. And, let people know how good these swords are. Or if you didn't like them, feel free to mention that as well. But so far, when I talk to you, really enjoys the swords. They're not perfect. That's why they're only $6 a piece. Some may have slight bends to them, as you can see, just ever so slightly bent. And so, and some may have some rough spots that may need a little bit of extra sanding. Just use 400 grit sandpaper to kind of clean them up a little bit if you need to. But for the most part, they're pretty good. So there you go. So here's what they look like. So you can see this one right here needs a little bit of sanding on it. But again, 400 grit sandpaper will just clean that right up. That side looks better. There we go. And there are 3 different sizes: the origins, the classics, and the revelation size. So when you order them, you're going to choose the color and size. The blue ones are just about gone. Actually, I don't have any more blue ones for origins left. I got a couple left for classics. They look like this. They're kind of a clearish blue. And I got a few left to revelation too. And again, same thing. They're just kind of a clearish blue. Really cool. All right. Yes, please hit the like button. James, that's awesome. You love He-Man. That's cool. So just out of curiosity. Oh, excellent, Dork. Dork, yeah, I appreciate you telling me that you like your swords. When did you get your swords? Just out of curiosity. Did you get them today or did you get them a couple days ago? And if I was, well, I'm probably going to keep some for myself, but I think for mine, I'm going to take and put like just a little bit of silver on the blade right here, leaving this the way it is, and just put silver on the blade part of it. I think that's a really cool way to paint it. It's just silver on the blade, leave the rest all gray. I think it'll look really cool. Kind of like we have for the axe, where the axe has the silver on the blade. I think it just gives it kind of a cool little pop look effect to it. If you want to do a wash on it too, I might make it pop a little more too. So there you go. Hey James, thanks. I appreciate that. I was the one you sent the extra to because my Shapeways order didn't go through. It was super nice of you. Thank you. You're welcome, man. That really stunk with the Shapeways one. I can't believe they can't print them because they said they're too thin. Now, because they are thin on the ends, they are kind of sharp, so be careful. These are not for kids. They can hurt. You can kind of see there I was leaving little pock marks on my finger there. So these are sharp, so be careful with them. I mean, let me find a piece of paper here. See how it cuts through paper or not. Ugh, study paper somewhere around here. Well, I'm gonna kind of cheat. I found some tissue paper. Not quite as strong, obviously, as paper, but you can see. Ooh, of course, tissue paper is pretty easy to cut through, so that's not a good example. But they are kind of sharp, so be careful. Now, I wouldn't actually stab these just for. I'm not toting them as, hey, these are sharp. They'll cut through anything. But just be careful, safety-wise. They are not a kid's toy. They are kind of sharp on the tip, so don't hurt yourself. I can't get the paint to stick to weapons. I used alcohol. Yes, to get the paint to stick, like he said, use alcohol. You want to use alcohol first, then use a dry wipe on it. Sanding it lightly with some rough sandpaper will help because these are really smooth. So getting that rough sandpaper will work. Also, sometimes putting a primer of a gray on works good too. So when I wanted to paint these in the past, I'll just get some gray and paint it on first where I wanted the silver to be, and then put the silver on afterwards. But yeah, 3D parts are hard to paint on. A lot of times I'll take and put on base coats first, you know, just to spray it on there, just to get something to stick on there first. So be careful using a heat gun. These will shrivel on you, so don't get too crazy with the heat gun. So just be careful with that. WWE has knocked Yep. WWE has those figures that look like He-Man figures. There are cool wrestling figures. Let's see. I think I got one around here somewhere. Hold on a sec. Oh yeah, I got one right here in the sack. Kind of excited to open this guy pretty soon. When I bought him, I wanted him for the armor so I could throw it on Merman, but I didn't realize he came with a clear red dragon too. And it's like, oh, a clear red dragon. Oh, that's really cool. So I'm kind of excited about that as well. So I'm going to see how this armor fits on Merman. I guess it looks cool. And not sure what I'm going to do with the rest of the figure, but it's cool. His arms here, it does look very sea looking, like the way those are kind of shaped and stuff. So I know it's supposed to be a dragon guy, but it does look very ocean ore looking to me. But anyway, heroic master of dragons. Someday I'll open them up. But yep, I want to get the Becky Lynch one too. She looks really cool. Kind of a Tila different style. That looks cool. So and the Macho Man Randy Savage looks like cool parts to make some Hordak troopers of some sort. So those are cool. Cool. All right, I'll set that down. Let's see. You not want to make customs with the Master versus He-Man. I was thinking of using him to make a King Grayskull custom, and I was really excited about getting him for that because I'm going to turn his cat also into his King Grayskull's giant tiger. But when I went and got King Grayskull's head, I realized the skin tone was just way too different. And because the skin tone's so different, I'd have to either paint his whole body to match or his head to match. And being I don't really want to paint King Grayskull's head or alter it at all, I'm going to try to use like that giant wrestling figure instead, Andre the Giant, but I can't get a hold of him. I keep waiting and looking at Walmart every single day to check for Andre the Giant. Still no luck. If you guys ever see Andre in stores, let me know, because that'd be a kind of a cool figure to get. I believe they're probably going to use him to make a Titus figure for us, and I just might have to wait till that Titus figure comes out for our classic He-Man figures. I got Piper for his boots, only so I could use them for King Grayskull. Nice. All right. Well, I told my wife I'd make this short because it's late here. Like, subscribe. I got a new channel coming in. It's going to be just cartoons. And I decided to release a bunch of the cartoons that I made a long time ago by taking chunks of other cartoons, 2000X, 80s, and so on, but take out all the commentary and make it a channel that is non-monetized. So that way, then I don't have to worry about the monetization or anything else. Then I can bring you guys some cool cartoons. The first one I'm working on is King Hiss and his origin. So it's the same video you have here on this channel, but without the commentary and a few more arrows pointing at different things and some words that pop up on the screen to kind of tell you what's going on. So look for that channel. When I start getting videos on there, I'll make a video here to tell you guys about it. Maybe a playlist for you guys to watch that links to the other channel. So check that out. And then I'm also working on a brand new channel too to talk about my 3D printing and computer stuff. So you can learn how to do scanning and printing to make cool things like this. And so that channel will be available soon too. So check those two channels out later on. Thanks, James. I appreciate that. I thought about printing the front of the ring that came with trap jaw and triclops. That's a great idea. Yeah, that glowing ring was really cool. All right. Anyway, I'm going to cut this short. Like, subscribe, tell your friends, and I will see you guys next video. Where did I put Yuckers? Oh, there he is. I guess he's already on his base. Yuckers. Anyway, this is the Yuckers I made for Classics. Obviously, I just used an Orko. You can see there's his O on his back. Turned his body around. Made a black Y out of plastic or out of electrical tape. The hat is available in my Shapeways. And there you go. There is a Yuckers that way. Really easy to use, and you can convert them back very easily to I forgot what these toys are even called. Somebody put it in the comments what these guys are called, and then I can have it in there. I keep thinking Backyard Legends, but that's not right. Hey, thanks, Mike. I appreciate it. All right. Like, subscribe, tell your friends. See you guys next time. I'll give you guys a couple more minutes to post what kind of figure that is, that Orko is, and I'll say it in the video. Yeah, it's weird. There's like a 10-second delay from what you guys hear and what I say, so it's kind of strange. Classics. Nope, not Classics. These are actually something else. You know what? I got some more there. What are they? Hold on a second. Loyal Subjects. That's what they are. I'm pretty sure it's a Loyal Subjects Orko. So it's like this guy right here, part of the Loyal Subjects thing. And this is a Loyal Subjects Orko that I turned into a Yuckers. Oh, somebody said it. Darkman, thank you for saying that. I appreciate it. I just could not remember. It's been a long day, long week, long month. So I'll be glad when it's over. Anyway, wow, I got so many projects going on. I got so much things to do. Anyway, you guys stay tuned, and I'll have lots of cool projects coming up. So subscribe to my channels, and I'll post the links later on in a different video when those channels are ready to be seen. All right. Thanks, you guys. Bye now.